I'm Elisa S. Keeler, the founder of Freeing Your Voice, and I'm going to guide a series of vocal exercises that are designed to increase vocal health and singing stamina. So we begin with a mantra, and this mantra has to do with being strong in the breath support, strong in the core, but free in the throat. So I think of the phrases strong in the core and free in the throat. The throat is just an open tube that air is passing through. So what we want to do is really engage the breath support muscles in the core, in the belly area. So strong in the core, but free in the throat. If this is not active enough, then the throat's going to work too hard and we're going to get tired more quickly. So we're going to begin with an exercise that's called repetica. And repetica is a breath pulse in the belly. It's designed to strengthen the breath support muscles. So it goes like this. The belly fills with the breath. It's a hushed whisper on the sounds repetica. The belly fills. Your turn. Then we're going to do shh, 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 shh. Then belly is pulsing. Great. So we're going to go back and forth one more time. It goes Great, now let's try that exercise together at the same time. So repetikas twice in a row, and then 8 pulses of shh, 8 and then 8 ts. Tss, tss. Belly fills with the breath, repetika twice. Breathing. Great, and it's excellent to do this repetition all the way through, at least 2 times, but working up to 4 times all the way through repetika, all the way to the end. That's going to build the breath support muscles that are going to support our sound. Again, strong in the core, free in the throat. We want the breath support to be engaging. It's going to help our voice to project better and support our sound so the throat doesn't have to work so hard. So repetika is great for that. I now want to move into what I call the sun breath. I incorporate a meditation practice into this one. But 2 hands we're going to put right on the belly, and the belly fills with the breath like a balloon filling. And then on your exhalation, and this is the idea that the sound is moving forward and away. So the belly fills with the breath. Sound moves forward and away, and the belly fills. And then we want to be filling all the way down to the pelvic floor. So we feel like an opening all the way down low. Filling the belly with the breath all the way down to the pelvic floor. Expanding and forward and away. So a visualization that you can incorporate once you get the physical part is this idea that we have a sun inside the belly at the core of our being. And what we're going to do on the inhalation is that's going to ignite that sun. So we have like an internal glow going inside. When we breathe into that place, we're going to let that sun expand. Is like the rays of the sun moving forward and away. So let's begin with the sun breath. The belly fills, igniting that light within, and then the rays of the sun move forward and away. The belly fills, the light expands, and then we're moving forward and away, and it's all controlled by the belly muscles here, but they fill. One more time, breathing down to the pelvic floor, and then forward and away. And you want to imagine like your sound is like moving right through the walls. So you're projecting, you're building your vocal power to go beyond just the small room that you might be standing in. We want to be able to fill a whole cathedral if we need to. So these are exercises that are going to build the breath support so that we can project our voice and that we can sing for a long time without getting tired. So we start with the mantra. Again, we're going to review the mantra. So it's strong in the core, free in the throat. And those are steps 1 and 2. The third thing that we're going to get to is this idea of the resonant chamber, which is actually the bone structure up here. And we want to aim our voice into this bone structure. Some teachers call this the mask. I use an image of like a trumpet bell. And we want to start to move our breath flow all the way up through that open through the open throat, and let that sound start to resonate and vibrate in these bones. One exercise we're going to do to get us to feel that sensation is an NG hum. So it's designed to help the vibration happen right back here. NG hum like this. And you'll feel a little bit of a rattling vibration behind the nose. Your turn. And then we're going to move up to, notice that buzzing vibration behind the nose. Moving up. So we're waking up the resonant chamber here. So then we're going to do that exercise one more time. Moving up. As I go higher, I'm moving my focus or my aim higher. So we're moving right along this bone structure, right along here. E, that's next. We're going to use E. And some folks can feel the vibration right on the hard palate, the roof of the mouth. E, moving up. E, E, E. So we're moving higher in our aim as we let the pitches rise. And it's going to start to wake up this resonant place. Again, strong in the core, free in the throat, and then we're aiming. The key word is aiming for this bone structure. As we sing higher, we're going up higher. So we're doing E, 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 so you see my gestures are showing where I'm aiming, and that's going to help the sound to, it actually amplifies the sound. It's like a natural amplifier when we hit this bone structure. So that's going to help the voice project better, but the sound is off the throat. We've got it resonating and releasing through the skull. That's what the direction we want to go. So what happens a lot of times when we get tired in the voice is we're sitting on the throat. We don't quite have the breath energy to propel up into that space, and the sound sits here, and then we're tired out by the end of our rehearsal. So you want to really activate the breath support first, and then start to get the sound to project into this speaker space. Again, that trumpet bell that kind of rises as we go. Another exercise we'll do is an Oh Siren, and I call this the 5-note siren, gliding up and down. So we're connecting our breath to the idea that we're aiming up here. Ooh, just nice and gentle, like gliding up and down. Try it with me. Ooh, ooh. Try that next one. opening my mouth a little bit as I go up higher, and that's going to help to release the tone up top. So ooh, instead of ooh, stuck sounding, ooh, free. So if we open more as we sing higher, we're going to free up the top range of the voice. Ooh, 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 one more, ooh. Great, and if you feel comfortable, you can keep going into the top part of your voice. And then I'm going to lead one more exercise. Okay, so this final exercise that we're going to do together is a full Oh Siren. So picking a note in the very lowest part of your range, and we're going to be sliding all the way up to the high point of the range and back down again. This is a classic exercise that many voice coaches will give, and it's a nice gentle way to open through the bottom range and the top range. You're going to notice that as we go high, I'm going to be releasing open, and that's going to free the top part of the voice. So we're starting low. Ooh. And maybe you can go lower and higher than I can go, and you're welcome to just let that open and release. Ooh. And some gestures if you're feeling tension. You want to just put some arm gestures that feel natural. One more time. Here we go. Ooh. Back down to the lowest part of your range. Great, and that series of exercises can be a great daily warm-up for you. So that was a series of vocal exercises that could be great to do each day. That's going to help your voice to stay healthy, and it's going to build singing stamina and increase projection too. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm Elisa S. Keeler. Thank you for being with me today. Keep on singing.